grade. Today is Tuesday, May 26th. It's a short week this week. I hope you had some time to remember our fallen heroes yesterday on Memorial Day. It wasn't probably a typical Memorial Day, but I hope you had a little bit of time to think and remember and celebrate those Americans that gave their lives for us. Today, we're going to start talking about ecological relationships, so how species interact with one another. I assigned a video about that from the Amoeba Sisters, which is really good. I really like the graphics on this video. She does a great job of breaking it into sections and showing it visually. So that should be helpful for those visual learners. And then I found a recap worksheet that she actually made with her video. Though the worksheet, I couldn't create it in a Google Doc without completely taking it and redoing it. So if you can print it, great. And then you can send me a picture of what you print. If you can't print it, just write your answers on a separate sheet of paper and or in an email, you can write your answers and then just send that over to me. However you answer the questions, send me either a picture or an email of those answers. Then Wednesday is your last chance to do your missing work. I know that we still have one more week of school after this, but that's going to be a mad dash to the finish line. And I don't want those of you with an entire quarter's worth of work still to be trying to do everything on Monday, June 1st, because that'd be crazy. So take a moment on Wednesday, tomorrow, to go through each class and ensure that all of your work is done. Even if you think all of your work is done, just go into Power School. It might say a 95, but that's because we're not putting zeros in during remote learning. So you need to open it all the way and look and make sure that that 95 represents a full quarter of work and not just the 3 that you decided to do and the rest are blank, because that's going to result in consequences next year, which means making up all of this work, or if we can get the building open in the summer. So who knows what it'll look like, but you'll have to do it eventually. So just do it now. Okay, end rant. Thursday, you are going to go to this website, and I'm actually going to take you there right now. So National Geographic video, follow this link to the National Geographic Ecological Relationships webpage. On the main page, you'll see links for short videos. Watch each one and see examples of relationships. Think about what type they are. So you're going to learn all those types here on the video today. And then in these videos, you're going to see real world examples using critter cam and underwater cameras and stuff. So see if you can identify which is which. So here's the link. I'm going to go to it. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh, look, it says it's for grades 9 through 12, and I'm giving it to a 7th grader. What? It's because I think you're so super smart. All right. These are images and videos, so this is what I want you to scroll through. So you don't need to come down here to the lesson plan. I just want you to stay right here at these videos. So you've got an image of something. What do you think's going on there? And then you've got a video. Okay? And then you keep scrolling over. You got another video. I'm using the arrows to scroll, or you could just click down here. Here's another video, and another, and an image. Okay? So there's a couple videos, a couple images. Watch those, see if you can identify what's going on. Then I've asked you to do the symbiotic interactions worksheet. At this moment, you probably don't know what symbiotic means, but trust me, when you get to this point, you will know what symbiotic means. Today's work is really important for you to know those vocab words. You can print the worksheet, or you can just write your answers on a separate sheet of paper and send me a photo. This one's really easy to just write on a separate sheet of paper because you can just give me a letter for each answer. I'm going to show you a copy. This is where it came from, but I also attached it in the classroom, so you don't have to look at it here because it's super small. But I did attach the actual PDF to the assignment. So it's going to give you an example, and you need to say, oh, this is mutualism, or, oh, this is commensalism, oh, this is parasitism. Okay, so you're just going to put a P, an M, or a C on the line. It's 2 pages. There's 10 questions. You could literally number an email 1 through 10 and just give me the letters, and I'll just go through and check it. Okay. Oh, check your answers with the answer key found on the National Geographic site. I hope that you will do this yourself first, but if you do need it, there is, I know my face is kind of in the way, there is an answer key here if you want to check your work. Um, there's no way for me to know if you tried it yourself first. So if you want to cheat, I mean, what am I going to do about it? But you certainly won't have this information when we start up again in the fall if you don't try to figure it out on your own. Because we will be continuing ecosystems in the fall with some things that I just can't do virtually. So do your work honestly. Thanks. All right. And then this one's kind of fun. On Friday, I gave you 3 Google drawings, one titled Ecological Texting 1, the next one 2, the third one 3. So I opened one here. So you're going to get a picture like this, and you're going to choose one of the 5 different ecological relationships you learned about this week, and you'll put that in this box up here. So you can type in there. So let's just say I chose predator relationship, predator prey. And I'm going to indicate that choice in the box. And then I'm going to choose 2 species that are going to be talking about it. So maybe I choose zebra and lion, and they're talking back and forth. Imagine a conversation that someone in a predator prey relationship would be having with each other. If you really are like tech savvy, you can get little profile pictures and make them really small and put them in the circles. Use some science vocabulary. Like if I was doing predator prey relationship, I would probably use the words prey, predator, consumer in my conversation. And maybe the zebra's like begging to not be eaten today, and that, maybe he needs another week to fatten up or something. I don't know. But you can be funny, you can be creative, but it's all based on science. You have 3 of these to do, so that means you're choosing 3 out of the 5 relationships to text about. And then maybe I'll share some of the really funny ones. So get creative. Maybe I'll share some out to the whole class. That is it for week 11. It's a short week, lots of info crammed into 3 days, but you can do it. Next week, I will be posting to you individually about, if you're going to complete 7th grade science and what I need from you. And then I will be posting some, kind of fun activities to wrap up the year, because next week is our last week of school. 8th graders are graduating, and that's been crazy, but it's happening. And you will be finishing up 7th grade. If you have work missing in other classes, please do that on Wednesday and over the weekend so that we are not all racing around next week. All right? I care about you and I miss you so much. Email me with questions.